People keep peacock feathers in their home because it is believed that it absorbs the negative energies, isn't it? And is considered to be a symbol of good luck in uh, most of the parts in India. And peacock feathers are also used for decorative purposes in homes, and they are also
Yes,
used to
yes.
keep away. They are also used to keep away insects and flies. So peacock is not only the national bird of India; it has a lot of significance for people in their everyday life as well, isn't it? So there are many
Yes,
things
yes.
you can say about, yeah. So there are many things you can say. See, and when the question comes to you, do any birds have any particular significance in India? The one bird that will strike in your mind is the peacock because it is our national bird. So what else can you say apart from the religious importance it holds? What else can you say? So you can talk about its feathers also. Its feather is said to absorb the negative energies. It protects from any bad happenings. It is people believe that, and people believe that Indian people believe that it is a symbol of good luck. Okay, and people also use peacock feathers for decorative purposes in
Decoration.
their homes. Yeah, for decoration in their homes. So these points you can say in case such question comes to you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now the next question is, do you think birds should be protected and why?
Of course, birds are important part of natural system, and they protect environment from various diseases as they eat dangerous insects. So I think birds should be protected, and even they are
Protected.
uh, so I think birds should be protected as they are important part. They are beautiful creatures of environment.
Okay, and also you can add that birds are the best pollinators. They also help in pollination.
Okay, ma'am.
They transfer the pollen grains from one flower to the other flower. They help, so they not only help in eating insects and which eventually helps to protect the crops, as you said, but they also help in pollination. So they are an important part of our ecological system.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Abhimanyu. Do you think birds should be protected and why?
Well, I think yeah, birds should be protected because they maintain biodiversity uh, by transferring fallen grain from one place to another place. They also decorate nature, and for humans, their chirping uh, uh, heals the mind. Uh, Recently, I I found in a scientific study that the bird's voice can help in healing or providing in the natural therapy to human beings. So I think they should be protected in all aspects.
Yes, very well answered. Very good answer. So, and most importantly, they are also living beings like humans.
Yes, yes,
So they
of course.
definitely, yes, they are also a part of our nature. They are beautiful creations of nature and they need to be protected as they are also living beings. Okay, good. Very well
Okay, ma'am.
answered, Abhimanyu.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Harshit,
Yes, ma'am.
do you think birds should be protected and why?
Yes, I think birds should be protected as as they are very uh, they take a they take part in I think they take part in
Help.
food chain, uh,
Hmm.
uh, and their role is very significant as they do as they eat insects which are harmful for the plants and harmful for the plants, and they also help in pollinations so
Pollination. Hmm.
pollination, and due to which we see different colors of flowers and different types of flowers and fruits also. And
Yes.
but was it nine?
Okay, good. Very good. Okay, next question is, do Indian people like raising pet birds or keeping pet birds?
Yes, in India there is a trend of keeping pet birds at home because they find good friends
Mm,
and they find good friendship with birds, and they spend their leisure time with birds by feeding bird food.
yes,
And even there are some words like parrot, which speak like humans, and children
children.
like to talk with them.
Okay, they also keep pigeons, parrots and pigeons as well,
Yes.
हाँ जी मैम.
isn't it? Okay, and colorful birds. They keep colorful birds, and it also uh, children love to play with birds.
हाँ जी मैम.
So as you said, okay, good. Yes, Abhimanyu, do Indian people like raising pet birds?
Well, I think yes, they like it a lot. Uh, I noticed that uh, keeping pet at home, keeping a parrot at home was a trend in the last decade. I noticed, but nowadays they have a varieties of option to keep birds. They keep colorful birds, and uh, it all and they also mimic voice of the word, and in that way they play with the birds. So I think it's like the other pets like dogs and cats. They also people also interested to pet birds as well.
Yeah, people are also interested to keep pet birds. Okay,
Yes, yes,
fine, good, very well answered. Here you can say, in the last decade, I, you said what I noticed or I noticed, right? You said
yes,
like
yes,
that. So you can start like, I noticed that in the last decade,
yes,
people
yes.
used to keep
Yeah, I
parrots.
use I use this word because uh, pa- parrot is not means people are not using parrot these days, but
Yeah.
previously parrot was only option. Now they has a variety of options.
Yes, definitely, it's true. And you should have started like, I noticed that in the last decade. Your answer was correct. Sentence, the idea was also correct. So, in the last decade, what I noticed, in place of that, you can say, I noticed that in the last decade, people used to keep parrots a lot as pets. But nowadays, people like to keep a variety of colorful birds, other colorful birds. So, like
Yes.
that way. Okay.
Okay,
Otherwise,
okay, ma'am.
answer was correct. Yeah. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
good. Yes, Harshit. Do Indian people like raising pet birds?
Yes, Indian people like raising pet birds. Uh, as small children love to see the birds and love to hear their chirping. And some people are very fond of birds. Some
Like,
people raise pigeons also in their homes.
mm.
हम और क्या कहेंगे?
So yes, people like to keep colorful birds like parrots and pigeons in their home. They like to uh, play. Children like to even play with birds. So इसको
हाँ
फिर
जी,
उसके बाद आप conclude कर दो. You speak 2-3 lines and then you conclude the answer.
हाँ जी,
Okay.
हाँ जी,
In the exam, if you don't find any other idea, you have at least minimum 3 sentences, 3 to 4 sentences you speak in speaking part one. Okay.
हाँ जी,
Abhimanyu, Ashdeep,
Yes, yes,
three
yes.
to four
हाँ जी
sentences
मैम.
minimum you have to speak. So that is enough. In case you don't remember more ideas, just conclude your answers. So yes, I feel that people definitely like to keep
Ma'am,
pet as birds as pets.
Here it is a point in part